All right, Bobby here, Breen Marine. We've got a boat that we are presenting to you today, which is a 2018 SmokerCraft Pro Lodge, a 16.5 foot welded aluminum hull. And we'll go through this baby and show you all these cool features that it has, and so that you can see exactly what you're getting if you want to purchase it. First of all, we got a 2-inch ball like normal with the 4-inch standard plug for the lights. We have the cables, stretchy cables instead of chains. We have a breakaway tongue here so that you can swing it down and make it, look how much shorter you can make it. You just cut like 3 feet off of your walk around space so you can park it in a smaller area. Fulton winch on here, Fulton jack. We have a galvanized easy loader trailer here, and that comes with, these are really nice trailers because they come with they have a wider stance, and they put them together specifically for SmokerCraft on these ones, and it just fits this hole exceptionally well, sitting it down lower so the hole doesn't sit up real high. A lot of the look of a boat comes off the stance of the trailer, and this particular trailer just looks great with these boats. They do a great job on these. We have oil bath hubs too, so you don't have to change or grease them, and you don't have the grease splattering all over the oil bath hubs. All you have to do is just look inside, make sure the level's full, and you're good to go. They have the side guides on these ones are pretty snug, so you can drop it right into place. Easy to load. I ran it yesterday, which you'll see the video here as well with me running it for the test run. We ran it yesterday. It's easy to load, so that's a really nice feature about a boat, is when they're easy to load. Easy is good when it comes to boating. Okay, let's jump inside the boat. I'll show you a few features that way. Starting up at the bow scope here, it has a aftermarket Dirk's anchor guide, which has the integrated clam cleats in there so that you can throw your anchor out real easy, as well as a storage compartment for your anchor up to the bow. And then you also have your plug-in light here. So this was what you do when you go into navigate at night. You got an LED Atwood light armor light, engine light, storage up here in the front. So there's a big area of storage in here. When I say big, it's big. Like, I'm reaching the back corner of it, so you can fit a few life jackets up in there, or whatever gear that you need to stow. The live well. So this has a full live well in here. So the live well pumps water in out of the body of water that you're in. You put this tube in here, and when this tube's installed here, you screw that in, and the water will fill up to the tube and then run out, which makes this full. When you're ready to empty it, you just unscrew that tube, set it down, and the water will all run out. All while the spray here is working, can adjust the different spray patterns, but it aerates the water, and then with the motion of the boat going back and forth, man, it brings those fish right back. Fish that you're like, oh, that thing's not gonna make it. You toss a trout in here that's like barely moving, and I kid you not, it'll come back and it'll be live and vibrant. It'll be swimming around, just because that motion of the boat forces that good aerated water through their gills. So yeah, there's your whole live well explanation. A couple rod holders up on the front here. You've got the Atwood seats here, and these will move. You have a little adjustment on the side, you can rotate them around. Storage underneath the both front seats here, and then at the helm here, we'll have a few different options. It has the voltmeter, the RPM gauge, speedometer, which is a pettit tube speedometer, and your fuel gauge is up here for that. Now this has what they look at as the ignition, but it's actually back here, so that's not even used anymore. That's obsolete. Accessory switch to add a fish finder to it. Does not have a fish finder on it at this point. And then the live well, bilge pump, and anchor and nav lights come on right here. So all pretty much nice. It's really nice having the forward. A lot of these Pro Lodges actually have a tiller on them, but this moves the weight forward on the boat, so you're on plane quicker, and it makes it much easier to run when you're at a helm sitting down with the steering wheel instead of a tiller. But some guys might not agree with me. I don't know. Let's see other things we've got. We've got this does not come with the davit. This is a consigned boat. I sold it to the gentleman that owned it. I say owned it because his family owns it now, because he had sadly passed away. He bought it for crabbing up in Newport, Oregon. But he had a nice davit in here, but this setup will fit pretty much any davit pole, and it's already got power here, so if you wanted to add a crabby davy or a electric one too, you've already got power set up right here. With just a standard Marine Co plug, you can get those here at the shop. We have them, they're easy to get. So that, lots of deck space in this boat. It's nice because this is a good size hole. There's a lot of room in here to put a lot of people. The tags have this thing tagged at 6-person capacity, which is a pretty good size for this boat. It's pretty awesome. Good location here with the rod holders right here in the back. It comes with a couple of Scotties and multiple Scotty locations for the bases, so you can throw the Scotty rod holders in there. The motors, this is an upgraded 50 horse. It has a couple of nicks and scratches here on the cowling. There's my finger there to compare. Those are little scratches, a little touch-up paint would probably fix those up, which you can get from Yamaha, Boats.net has it. We have the 6-horse kicker motor for a trolling motor as well. I ran both of these out. They both have had the maintenance done on them, so they're good that way. We ran both of them out yesterday in this video that we're going to put on here, add to it. So that's all good to go. And then fuel right here, you feel it right here. It takes 12 gallons of gasoline. We'll run quite a while with that 50 horse. The 50 horse scoots, it moves right along. It's actually quite impressive for this boat. I was actually impressed. I've ran a lot of this hole. This hole is very common. It's the same hole as you get on the Pro Tracer, but with that 50 horse, and yesterday this one's set up right or running better, because I kid you not, I swear this boat was actually faster than pretty much any of the other tracers that I've ran or lodges that I've ran. But maybe it was just the day, maybe it was just me, but I honestly felt like it was faster. The let's see, deck space, we got that. The tank's down in the floor, and pretty much it. There's a your rear anchor light right here, plugs into right here, so that you have that after it gets dark, but it's out of the way and locks in down here when you're done with it. Out of the way. Let's see, new battery on it. 12-volt plug there to plug in your phone and accessories. This boat's a pretty straightforward boat. Lots of storage in this particular model. Makes it good, big open boat that you can get around in really good. This boat is very stable. They do a very good job with their hulls. The boat doesn't walk around. So I mean, when you walk around, it doesn't list much. It holds very stable for the size boat. So if you compared this boat to like the Alaskan model or something, that might be the same length. They don't have the beam, and with that beam, you get more of a stable. Plus, this one's all welded. That's great for that. It's a SmokerCraft, so they've got the heavy-duty warranties that come with the SmokerCraft, which is transferable if you wanted to. All of that. And there you go. The 2018 SmokerCraft Pro Lodge, available at Breen Marine. We're listing this at $18,900. These boats are going for over $25,000 new. This one's at low hours, so we're pretty good that way. So it should make a pretty great boat for you. Save a few bucks from buying a new one, and have a fully functional, ready to go boat. This can hit the water immediately and run. I ran it yesterday and it ran out awesome. Didn't skip a beat. No like, oh, this is weird. Everything worked just how it should. There you go. Have a good day. There you go, RPM's fired up. And there we have it. There's our running. We'll do the kicker motor here in a second. Okay, we're gonna set down the kicker motor here. Hit the little drop latch there. Choke it here. Set the throttle here to start. Go ahead and give it a pull.